Hey pals, it's Fernie here again today, and this time around I got the Zoom H6 handheld recorder with me. It's a neat little device, and some of our customers have asked some questions about it, so we decided to do a quick little video explaining some of the features, as well as what's included within the kit. Alright, so we'll start off by talking about what's included within the kit. The first thing we have here is the H6 itself. Then we have these two microphones. We have an X and Y pattern and a mid-size microphone. We also have a windscreen that can fit on both microphones that's included within the kit, and a USB cable that can be used to either power the Zoom or use it as an audio interface, which we'll get to in a moment. Important to note that the H6 comes with this micro SD card with an adapter. It's only a 2 GB card, and you can go up to 128, so you might want to consider getting a bigger size card with this. So right on the front side of the Zoom H6, we have 4 control knobs. They're analog and they're very easy to turn. You have a little switch next to each knob, which will automatically set it to -20 decibels. We have the click tracks. You click each one to set which track to record. You can turn them all off or turn them all on. Remember, up to 6 tracks of audio could be recorded at the same time. We have a record button. Unlike the H4n, the H6 you just click once. On the H4 you had to click twice to hit record. So let's turn this on so we can get a look at the display. So unlike the H4n, that's kind of like a black and white type feel, this one's all in color. It's a lot easier to see in the daylight when you're out in the field working. You can see all of your levels. You can also access your menu with a button on the right hand side of the Zoom. You can go through your folders. You can choose your record format. So let's just go set one. At its highest, 96 kilohertz, 24-bit. Turn. We got about an hour and 19 minutes and 16 seconds on this card. So now that we have the Zoom on, let me just connect the XY microphone. Alright, so going back up to the buttons we have over here, we're going to hit the left and right. This lets the Zoom know that we're going to record on this microphone only. If I had an input on the left or right of the two XLR or TRS inputs, I would hit the button too, so the Zoom knows we're also recording on the left and right input of the X and Y microphone and on XLR 1 and 2. And we can also control those levels right here. As you can see, they can move up. There's not going to be there because I don't have an input placed. So I'm going to turn those off, and I'm going to increase the level of the X and Y, which you can see we get a level. So as you can see, it's very easy to use, very straightforward to see. You don't get too much glare with this type of monitoring device. Alright, so just to show what's on the left side of the Zoom, we have 2 XLR inputs or 2 TRS inputs. We have the XD/XC card slot, which remember can take up to 128 GB card, a headphone jack, your volume control, and your on and off button. On the back of the Zoom, we have 4 AA batteries. Keep in mind that these batteries are not included with the kit. We also have a port that you can attach a hot shoe mount so you can put it on top of your camera, and a small little speaker for playback. So on the right side we have 2 XLR or TRS inputs. We also have a menu button. We have the control knob to navigate the menus, and we have a USB input. Okay, so on the bottom of the Zoom, on the left side we have a line out, and on the right we have an input for a remote. So now it's time to get into the meat and bones of the Zoom H6. I'm going to go ahead and attach the mid-size microphone. And this is actually the microphone I tend to use for a lot of the voiceover audio I use on these videos that we're making. So that's one usage for it right there. You can also use this for collecting B-roll audio from a short film or documentary. And let's not forget about the USB cord. Now, the reason why this is important, you can use this to power the Zoom itself, but let's say you got to use it for audio recording, such as a music artist. You can actually use this as a audio interface. So you can plug in a microphone through here, and it has phantom power, so you can plug in a microphone like that so you can get some phantom power out of it. Connect the USB to your computer and you can run into Pro Tools or Logic. So continuing the conversation about using this for an audio interface, you can actually also plug in musical instruments via the TRS cables on both sides of the H6. So a bass guitar can plug into here, electric keyboard, or an electric guitar, and then all running to the same software you're using on your computer through the USB cord. Another usage you can find for this, if you're recording a wedding or a concert and you need to have audio for editing later, you can just plug this right into the soundboard via, again, one of the XLR inputs. So plug this into a PA mixer, have all that plug into the Zoom and record it on this SD card, or run into a computer for an audio interface. The choice is up to you, and you can see how versatile this can go, from going from just using this for a boom pole for a short film to using this for a concert or a studio session. Okay pals, so as you can see, the H6 is a very versatile piece of equipment. You can shoot anything from concerts to short films, and the best part is it's $32 for the 4-day rental. You can check out the H6 and much more of our products on our website, thelensPal.com. Once again, it's Ferdinand. Until next time, pals.